Hello and welcome back. Ouch. Ah, having to fall on those hard rocks was no trivial matter, even for an experienced adventurer like I am. But no matter, we shall proceed with the foul-bred whites and the restless death of Doernil. To eliminate more of those guys. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Let's see, one more of those. A couple more of those. Easy peasy. Now we have to collect ancient swords among the ruins as well. Okay. That's fine. Okay, defeat more whites. Okay, at this point... Okay, I see, I think, a sword over there or something. An aura of fear grips your heart as you approach the western wall. Not so much. Not so much. Like the door is a very tiny aura of fear. Ancient swords such as this stand guard over the barrows of long-forgotten lords and ladies in Turn Gortat. Okay. Collected one ancient sword. Then this Himdor guy appeared. Who is Mr. Himdor? I don't know. Okay, they count for a deed. This one counts for other stuff. What? Oh yeah, Gauntman. Yeah. Just for the general Crabine, Gauntman, it's all the same thing, you know? Birds, Sentient Man, all the same. No, of course it's not. It's all bundled together in a weird bundle, if you ask me, but fine. Okay, so we need to collect more ancient swords though, that's for sure. Let's see if we can figure that out. I have no idea where I'll find more broken swords or ancient swords. Maybe one this way? Maybe, just maybe. Oh yeah, there's one over there. Okay, good. An unpleasant weight lies heavily upon the stones beneath the towering wall. The unpleasant weight of the ancient sword? Or what? Aglot. Okay, so another named undead. Okay. Let's see. So we need maybe... Okay, hello there. One more of the Gauntman, that's fine. Let us see. We can find the third sword that way. And the flavor text of the narration is different for each one. It's kind of interesting. Let's see. Okay, ancient sword that way. Okay. The stench of death and decay fills your nostrils as you approach this corner. Yes, that's the most accurate description I've had in a while. Yeah, the one about the aura of feared Fellerot. Hello there, Fellerot. You look cool. The one about the fear aura was quite inaccurate. I didn't feel any fear, at least not consciously. So maybe it's a place that is supposed to have a fear aura, but because I'm fearless enough compared to the aura, I didn't feel it. I don't know. It's all relative, it's all subjective, I guess. Let's see. We still need to find the last sword. Yes, yes. More foul back here and there. We're almost done with the basic beat. Dead. Yes, we are. Okay. Let's see now. We find the last sword. There, we're done with the Dead Slayer of card 1. Of course, now we have to do the advanced one, which would take a while, to be sure. Okay. Let's see. So where would the last ancient sword be? Here somewhere? Oh yeah. Fine. Okay. The air beneath the stone table feels foul and stagnant. That's also kind of accurate. Not so stagnant, but foul, yes. Sarlant, okay. Now we need to defeat you as well. Now all that's left is to defeat some more Carbine or Crawlers or Gauntmen. Well, since we've defeated several Gauntmen already, we might diversify a little and look for some Carbine or Crawlers around here. Let's see. The music is nice. And the surroundings will be fine if not for the unnatural fog here. There's a natural fog, fine. Well, we got pretty high up here. Let's try to go down. Okay. All right. There is a crawler here. Another crawler, maybe? Unpleasant stuff. Okay. There is a Carbine. Another one over there, okay. Hello. There we go. Here's the next one. Okay, we need one more. Maybe we'll find it on our way back towards the Ernil. Hopefully. Well, the Gauntman counts as well, so we might as well finish with the Gauntman. Fine. Okay, so now we should return to Gorwan. Yeah, it's not too far, but we still want to ride our boar. Come on now, Swinehog. Do us a favor here. Ride swiftly, my boar. For the burden on my shoulders is great. And of course I'm not talking about physical weight here. But the dread of this place, the dread that has covered most of Middle-earth at this point. Okay. Here is Gorwan.
It is no small feat to brave the dangers of Tern Gorthar and the keep of Dol Ernil.
Pastor, I'm grateful for your efforts on behalf of the Dunedain. An elder has shown me the account of Nardin's Journal of the Grey Fear, and if what the scholar wrote is true, the creature is a spirit drawn from the pits of Angmar, bound to the body of Prince Amondir. In life, he was the lord of Dern-Gortat, and Ernil was his home. Surely, this site will still have some meaning for him. Does the Grey Fear remain somewhere within the keep? Or has the presence of the Witch King and the riders in black already disturbed his slumber? Yeah, wonder why the enemy chose the body of Prince Amondir. It's no coincidence. It's not just to be ironic to anybody who sees this, who remembers Prince Amondir or is aware of what they did. I'm sure there are other reasons. Reasons of power. Okay, Gorwin.
I think the Grey Fear remains somewhere within Dolurnia. But where?
Possibly.
Those swords should be brought to Halbarad at Sand Ford. He will know how best to deal with them.
Possible. And when you return, perhaps we'll have learned where the Grey Fear may be found. I agree with Gorwin. The creature must be somewhere within Dol Ernil. You tell Meneldir to be careful, for Narndir's journal paints a frightening and deadly account of the creature that brought death to Cardolan and the line of its princes. I will, my friend, fear not. I will see you when you return.
Now, go. I will see you when you return.
Possible. Okay. So we need to bring the scroll to Ryangar. So, well, no. That's another quest, sorry. But maybe we should do this first, guys. So we need to bring the ancient swords to Halbarad at Sandford. But the Louis plot is separate and though somewhat related, right? As we saw. So since it's closer to us, we might as well just bring the scroll first. That we cannot read ourselves for some reason. Shouldn't be too far, would it? Yeah, we can ride together. We're not so familiar with those lands around here. So we might as well. It's a large area, lots of tombs. It's somewhat larger than the Barrel Downs in Bree. Not significantly larger, but still. Okay. Go down here. Okay. A white even here, huh? Yep. Fine. Okay. There we are. Right next to the torch, huh? This ring. Are you okay, Ryangar?
I am glad to see you again, friend. What have you there?
Me as well. You return. I'm glad to see you again, friend. What have you there? She takes the scroll from your outstretched hand and unrolls it carefully. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I can read some of it, but most of the words are so old, and I cannot make them out or decipher them. I recognize Loilot's name, though. This scroll is about her, I'm sure of it. Okay. So now what?
How exciting and frustrating at the same time.
I feel like this scroll certainly holds the answer. I cannot read it, but I know someone who can. Maybe that's why we can't read it either. Across the Greenway, near the northern border to Andrath, a caravan of travelers has circled up near the road. I traveled with them for some of the way from Bree, but they had a wheel crack and needed to stop, so I went on alone. Among their numbers is a scholar, one of the little people called hobbits. She will know how to read this. Let's bring the scroll to Melanis. Really? A hobbit will know how to read that? Why? Deciphering the scroll. Well, now I'm intrigued. Also, I see a quest ring over here, so let's explore. What are you guys up to? Are you arguing with each other? What? Arnail? And Nan Mabli? Oh, Nan Mabli we know already. Well, what's going on here, guys?
Oh, hello there. Well, I need your help again.
Oh, okay. Nan Mabli says, "That's right, he does. This layabout lied to you, didn't he?" She nudges her grandson with her boot. He groans and nods vigorously. I forgot to give you one of the items I borrowed from the tombs. Oh, did you now? I tried to return it, I really did. But, well, the spirits within are so riled up that I can't enter the tomb to return it. Here, take it. I never want to see it again. Ah, stolen necklace, right? Something of value to you. Or so you thought. A curse not lifted. Well, that's a good title. Okay, let's return the stolen necklace. And get some more clothes. Okay. We'll be spread out thin a little, going this way and that way, but that's okay. That's how it is. Most of the time we don't do the epic quests, but do side quests. That's okay. Rob grave is over there. A necklace is missing from this grave. Well, of course, it's so obvious, right? Just look at it. It's missing a necklace, of course. You feel a lessening of dread as you gently replace the necklace. That wasn't so gentle, but yes, relatively careful. Okay, now we can return to non-Mabli. See, as soon as you're away from this dreadful place, things look so much cheerful, so much more cheerful, even in the rain.
You're back. Excellent.
I do not hear the excessive moaning and groaning that was coming from the tombs, so it seems you were successful. Thank you for putting the spirits back to rest. I hope that my grandson has learned his lesson, and now will give you a necklace more valuable than the one he stole from the tomb. Ancient Arbat Defender's necklace. Yeah, that's kind of on par with what I have. Same amount of might. Fate I don't care about. Physical master rating is 41 on me, but this is 50 on finesse and 11 critical and 10 physical. So, on balance, slightly inferior. Ancient Swanfleet Sailor's necklace and well-loved Stool Veil's necklace. Fine. Pretty good though. Okay, now let's bring the scroll to Melinis the Hobbit. We can somehow decipher unfamiliar tongues. I wonder what kind of language the Hobbit can read that we can't. Certainly not the Black Tongue. So then what? You know, I'm not so illiterate myself. Alright, and here we are in southern Andrat, very close to my homeland, as I like to repeat myself. Yes, this is the border with Bree over there, at the very edge. What is this guy doing here? A half-orc bandit? Yeah. Okay, we must be getting close. Because after that it's Bree. Pretty nice though. It's interesting how close to my homeland those red flowers go, but we don't ever see them in Bree. How peculiar. There is nothing stopping this plant to spread a little further north into Bree, but apparently there is. Maybe some differences in the soil? I wonder. Alright, in any case, here we are. Looks like a busy little camp. Inhabitants of the Vanished Realm. Gerwin's convoy. We completed a deed now. Very well. Well, let's read about Gerwin's convoy then.
Hello there.
It's interesting that such a temporary convoy would have lore associated with it. I thought it's because they mostly had some problems with their cars that stopped here, but they have a mailbox and everything. So it's less temporary than the lady suggested, or maybe I'm mistaken about what she implied. Not so sure. In any case, let's see now. Well, now I actually have to look at the completed ones. Gerwin's convoy, okay. After being waylaid by bandits out of Andrat, Gerwin's convoy circled its wagons and set up a temporary campsite. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. To make repairs, replenish supplies, and decide whether they should continue their journey south into Cardolan, searching for land upon which they might settle. I see. I mean, come on now. They have a milestone, they have a mailbox, but they call it temporary. And they have, like, stable master services. Not so temporary, if you ask me. In any case, Let's talk to Melanie's Bragrat first.
Hello there. Riongar tells me you have a scroll that you cannot read.
I may indeed be able to help with that. Let's have a look, shall we? I learned how to read the old tongue for my studies. Really? That sounds sinister, and the music changes, as you can see. Suddenly I don't trust this little hobbit anymore. I have been tracing my family history and exploring my lineage. Oh yeah, but you're so obsessed with sometimes some hobbits with family history and stuff, so okay, fine. Ryanker and I met in Bree, and she told me there are hobbits living in Swampfleet who visit her now. I am to meet some of these hobbits in the hopes that they might be able to fill in some blanks on my family tree. Ah yes, I can read this. It will take me some time to decipher it. In the meanwhile, there's some in our camp who could use your help. Why not speak with Gerwin while I work on this? Sure. Hello there, Gerwin.
Well met.
I'm Gerwin, and yes, we could certainly use your help. Great.
Well met, fellow traveler.
Well met. I see that you're also not from these lands. Well, I mean, right across over there, man. So how do you see that? Yeah, my attire is not like typical for a Bree person, I guess, at this point, but still. We came down the Greenway from Bree, and I should have known our luck had been too good for too long. We were attacked by brigands as we passed through Andrat, and in the hurry to get away from them, we had a wagon wheel crack. We circled up here for repairs, but I'm worried the ruffians will follow us or attack others on the road. You seem capable and eager. There's coin in it for you if you deal with them for us. Alright. The Greenway robbers. Fine. So let's see, we have a bunch of stuff we don't need. Okay, let's sell it here.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings there. Quickly return this or repair. Okay. What about you, Maddie?
Might I take a moment of your time?
Yes, yes. Well met, traveler. When we tried to pass below Dover Hill, we were attacked on the road by an evil most foul. Oh yes. I must admit that I am terrified and have not slept a moment since that night. I see them when I close my eyes. Gaunt men with their horrifying countenances. They are horrifying. Please send them back to the grave, that I may sleep again. The Gaunt men of Dover Hill. Yes, we will do that as well. And what about you, Hafren? Oh, we have 2 quests for us. Good.
Greetings, fellow traveler.
I'm Hafren, healer for Gerwin's convoy. When we set off for Cardolan, I knew it was going to be a bit tougher than traveling to Bree, but not quite this rough. We were attacked 2 nights ago by whites and were forced to circle our wagons. We have injured here, and I'm nearly out of bandages. On the far side of the road lies the southern reaches of the old forest. Beneath its ancient trees lies a deadly foe, but one who spins a thing most priceless. Spider silk works incredibly well as a bandage for wounds, did you know? I kind of knew that, actually. If you're going to brave the old forest, please bring me back any clean spider silk that you might find. Well, clean might be a tall order, but I'll do my best. Together, we can save the lives of my fellow travelers. Gathering bloom web. So spider web is your only hope to save them? How peculiar.
Could I speak with you a moment?
One of our scouts came back with reports of great circles of standing stones on the other side of the hill across the road. If you happen to find yourself among them, would you look out for a green-gray lichen that may be growing on their surfaces? It has healing powers. Okay, so you're also relying on a lichen. Okay. It also slowly destroys the stones. Who cares about the stones? Gently scrape it away and bring it back here for a reward. A reward? Aren't we doing this for the betterment of the hill people? The standing stones of Thurngortak. Gathering gloomweb. It's a gloomweb after all. Cool. And what about you over here? Wow. Horses here are restless. call.
Brigands may have landed us where we are now, but our way south is impeded as well.
There are ruins on either side of the Greenway, and of late they have become infested with the risen dead. If you could put these spirits back to rest, it would aid us immensely in our travels. So more defeating of whites. Whites to the right, whites to the left, exactly. Fine. Also, interestingly, there's a mission guy here, Baglan, and he has 6 different types of missions. That's kind of cool. We will do all of them. If you recall, missions are done on level, which is fine. We can do them a little later, but you shouldn't forget about them. Let's see if it makes sense for me to buy into this stone. Not literally, don't worry. Yeah, I guess so, because we'll have to come back and forth to here. Alright. That should be fine. Alright, well, we've had quite a few quests bestowed upon us this time. And because of that, I think we've had plenty of adventures for one episode. I shall see you in the next one soon. Farewell and take care. Goodbye.